Hello all. In 8th class biology, we are discussing our third chapter part 1, that is world of microorganisms. We all know plants are present in our atmosphere or in our surroundings, and we have animals in our surroundings which you can see with our eyes. But we have one more world which is invisible to us, that is world of microorganisms. So microorganisms are present everywhere, and these microorganisms are not visible to us with our eye. So we need a instrument to observe these microorganisms. That is nothing but, as you all know, it is microscope. But ages and ages ago, we don't know that these microorganisms exist. But with the help of one scientist, we came to know that there is another invisible world which is present around us, that is nothing but world of microorganisms. So we are going to see who is the scientist who discovered or who first observed the microorganisms. So, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, the first person to observe the microorganisms. Antony van Leeuwenhoek was a fabric merchant. That means he used to sell fabric. So, to observe the quality of fabric, he have to check the quality of fabric. For that, he designed his own single lens power microscope. He designed his own lens and he started observing the fabric. But suddenly, one day he observed a drop of water through the lens. When he observed the drop of water through the lens, he found that some organisms are moving in the water. When he removed the lens, he did not find the organisms. Again, once when he put the lens, through the lens, he can find those organisms. So, from that time, we came to know that another world exists, those are microorganisms. So, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, the first person to observe microorganisms in the year 1674. He observed first animalcules, but later we changed the name from animalcules to bacteria. That means he observed bacteria. But when he observed, he named it as animalcules, but later on we changed the name it as bacteria. And the study of microorganism is called as microbiology. This microbiology, in microbiology, we are going to study only about the microorganisms. And this microbiology was also popularized with the help of Antony van Leeuwenhoek, as he only discovered the microorganisms. So we have to remember this scientist. Next, so we have to know actually what are these microorganisms. The organisms which cannot see with our naked eyes are called microorganisms. Micro means small. So, the organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes are called as microorganisms. And if you observe, microorganisms are present everywhere. It is present in the air, it is present in the water, it is present in the soil. Everywhere these microorganisms are going to exist. So, here we have groups of microorganisms. What we will think when we think of microorganism? We think that only bacteria are called as microorganism. No, like bacteria, we have many other groups which comes under microorganisms only. So we are going to discuss about groups of microorganisms. Here, first group we have, that is bacteria. Bacteria. So bacteria are microorganisms, and here if you observe the pictures here, we have different shapes of bacteria. Always bacteria exist in different shapes. First one is coccus. Coccus means if the bacteria is in round, circle shape, round shape. If the bacteria is in round shape, you call it as coccus bacteria. Bacillus, second one is bacillus. If the bacteria is in the rod shape, if it is in the rod shape, you call it as bacillus. You can see here they gave you an example, that is lactobacillus. This is one example of bacteria. We are going to see where this bacteria is present in the further topic. If you see, lacto is the name of the bacteria. Bacillus, lactobacillus. Why they called bacillus? Because these are rod shaped bacteria. That's why we have bacillus. Okay. So always bacteria exist in different shapes. Still more shapes are there which you will learn in higher classes. So for now you remember bacteria will exist in different shapes. That is coccus, bacillus, and lactobacillus is the name of one bacteria. Next we have fungi. Fungi is one more group of microorganism. Fungi. So here if you see there are fungi examples, you have to remember the pictures of this. Penicillium. Okay, penicillium is very important. Why it is important you are going to know. Penicillium and Rhizopus. Rhizopus is actually, you can even call it as bread mold. You can find this bread mold, see, whenever your bread gets spoiled, white color or a black color or green color, fungus will be formed on the bread. Not only on the bread, on the rotten vegetables also you can find this fiber like structures which are present on the bread or rotten vegetables. So this is Rhizopus or bread mold. When you observe under the microscope, you can find this black color in this way. Okay. And now you have another one, Aspergillus. Aspergillus is also a type of fungi. Next, the third group we have Protozoa. Protozoa examples, you have to remember the pictures of this. That is amoeba, very famous, already you learnt. Amoeba. So amoeba comes under protozoa. You know amoeba is a unicellular organism. And paramecium, okay, and this is verticella. All these comes under protozoa. Next we have algae. Algae is one of the microscopic organism. Especially you can say it is a microscopic plant also we can call. So first one is Chlamydomonas. Already you learned Chlamydomonas is a unicellular organism which you have seen. And next we have Spirogyra. And next third one we have Diatom. Fourth one we have Spirulina. It's in the shape of spiral, Spirulina. Edogonium. This is Edogonium and Serratium. So these are all the examples of algae. Chlamydomonas, Spirogyra, Diatom, Spirulina, Edogonium and Serratium. And the next one we have microarthropods. Microarthropods, why we call it as microarthropods? Micro means you all know small. Arthropods means, ortho means joint, micro means small, ortho means joint, you all know poda means legged, okay, legged. So joint legged organisms are microarthropods. So if you observe microarthropods, Cyclops, Daphnia, scabies mite, eyelash mite. So all these comes under microarthropods. So these are the 5 groups of microorganisms which are present. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae, microarthropod. And a very famous, you all know virus. Virus is also a microorganism, but it is completely different from this bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoans and microarthropods. So what we are going to learn about virus in the further topic. So this is all about the groups of microorganisms.